My beloved child, this moment right here is sacred. You have traveled through valleys so deep that others would have turned back. I watched you take each step even when your legs trembled with exhaustion. Every choice you made to trust me instead of giving in to fear has brought you to this very place. Heaven itself pauses to witness what is unfolding in your life right now. This is not just another day. This is the beginning of everything I promised you when you felt like giving up. Listen closely to what I am about to tell you. These words carry the weight of promises I have held for you since before you were born. You stand at a doorway that leads to transformation beyond anything you have imagined. The key has always been in your hands, and today you finally turned it. My child, you did what so many could not do. You stayed. The Ko-fi link is waiting in the pinned comment below. Your support, no matter the size, becomes a seed that multiplies blessings back into your own life. You are no longer seeing in the ordinary way. I have been watching you more closely than you know. I saw every moment when you felt invisible, when you sat alone wondering if anyone noticed your pain. I was there in every tear that fell in the darkness, in every silent prayer you whispered when your voice was too tired to speak out loud. When you thought you were walking alone, I was carrying you through the hardest parts. Every stumble, every moment of doubt, every time you questioned whether you had the strength to continue, I never once looked away from you. I know the specific battles you face that you have not told anyone about, the anxiety that grips you at night, the wounds from your past that still ache in quiet moments, the dreams you buried because disappointment hurt too much, the relationships that left scars you try to hide. I see all of it, my child, not with judgment, but with a father's tender heart that wants to heal every hurt and restore every broken place. Nothing about you is hidden from me, and nothing about you makes me love you less. You did something beautiful, my child. You held on when everything inside you screamed to let go. You chose to believe my promises even when circumstances shouted that I had forgotten you. There were nights when giving up seemed easier than hoping for one more day. But you opened your eyes each morning and chose me again. That choice, repeated day after day, moved heaven in ways that words cannot express. Do you understand how deeply proud I am of you? Not because you were perfect, but because you were real with me. You brought me your broken pieces instead of pretending you had it all together. You cried out to me in your messiness, in your confusion, in your weakness. And that raw honesty, that willingness to be vulnerable before me, unlocked doors that religious perfection never could. I saw you when others hurt you deeply, and you chose forgiveness over revenge. When they spoke words that cut like knives, you could have struck back. You could have let bitterness grow roots in your heart. But you chose something harder and hollier. You chose to release them, to pray for them, to let me handle the justice while you focused on healing. My child, those moments of choosing love when hate felt justified, those are the moments that changed everything for you. If you are feeling touched by this message, would you take a moment to leave a comment below? Just share one word that describes what you are feeling right now. Your words might be exactly what someone else needs to see today, to find courage to keep going. Heaven has been moving on your behalf in ways you cannot see yet. While you slept, I was working. While you waited, I was arranging. The enemy planned roadblocks to stop your progress, but I turned every single one of them into detours that led you to better destinations. What looked like closed doors were my protection from paths that would have harmed you. What felt like silence was me working behind the scenes, setting up appointments and connections you do not even know you need yet. I shielded you from dangers you will never know about. There were accidents that almost happened but did not. There were betrayals being planned that I stopped before they reached you. There were losses you were about to face that I redirected at the last moment. My angels have been positioned around you like a fortress, turning away harm before it could touch you. You thought you were barely surviving, but I was actively, intentionally, powerfully protecting every step of your journey. The struggles you endured were never meant to destroy you. They were my training ground for the blessings I am about to release. If I had given you what you asked for 3 years ago, you would not have been ready to steward it. You needed to grow deeper roots, stronger faith, wiser discernment. The pressure you felt was not punishment. It was preparation. Like a seed buried in dark soil, you were not dying. You were getting ready to break through into sunlight. And now, my child, You are ready. You have been tested and you did not break. You have been refined and you came out purer. You have been trained in the secret place, and now I am about to show you off in public. Everything you learned in private is about to become your testimony in the open. The quiet work we did together when no one was watching is about to produce fruit that everyone will see within days and weeks ahead. Watch what I do. Doors you did not even know existed are going to swing open. Opportunities will find you without you chasing them. People will come into your life who are assignments sent directly from me, carrying exactly what you need for your next chapter. Phone calls will come, emails will arrive, conversations will happen that shift everything in your favor. The job you thought was impossible to get is going to become possible. The relationship that seemed beyond repair is going to find healing. The financial breakthrough you stopped believing for is going to manifest in unexpected ways. The health issue that has plagued you is going to turn around. The family member you have been praying for is going to have an encounter with me that changes their trajectory. Watch for it because it is coming. I am orchestrating divine appointments and supernatural connections. You are going to be in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people who have the right resources. What you could not make happen in years of effort, I am going to do in moments of divine intervention. You will look back and know with absolute certainty that only I could have arranged these things. I am returning what was stolen. I am repairing what was broken. I am restoring what you thought was gone forever. The years that felt wasted were not wasted at all. Every single one of them was building something in you that could only be formed through that exact journey. And now that foundation is strong enough to hold the weight of what I am about to pour into your life. You will see miracles, my child. Not just blessings, but undeniable signs of my hand moving in your circumstances. Things will work out in ways that logic cannot explain. Favor will show up where you least expect it. Resources will come from directions you never anticipated. And when it happens, you will know beyond doubt that I did this, that I kept my word, that I never forgot you for even a moment. But as blessings begin to flow, I need you to hear this warning with a soft heart. Do not go back to the places I delivered you from. Do not reconnect with people I removed for your protection. Do not pick up old habits that I helped you break free from. The temptation will come to drift back toward what is familiar. Even when what is familiar hurt you, resist that pull. Trust that I know what I am doing when I close chapters and start new ones. Stay close to me through all of this. Talk to me every day, not just when crisis hits. Thank me for the small things, not just the miracles. Worship me in the ordinary moments, not just the extraordinary ones. Let gratitude become your default language and trust become your natural response. Guard your heart against pride when blessings multiply. Stay humble, stay teachable, stay dependent on me. Remember that I chose you specifically. Out of everyone I could have picked, I set my affection on you. Not because you earned it or deserved it more than others, but simply because I wanted you. Your heart moves me. Your faithfulness in hidden places where no one applauds touches me deeply. The way you keep getting back up after being knocked down shows a strength that comes from me living inside you. Your breakthrough is not just about you, though. It is also about everyone watching your life. People who are ready to give up will see what I do for you and find hope again. Those who stopped believing my promises are real will witness your story and start trusting me again. You are becoming a living testimony, proof that I am still in the miracle-working business. Evidence that waiting on me is never wasted time. If this message is speaking to your heart, I want you to do something for me. Hit that like button right now. Not for me, but as a declaration of your faith. Let that simple action be your way of saying yes to what I am doing in your life. And then share this video with someone you know who is struggling. You might be the messenger I am using to reach them at their lowest moment. From this day forward, your life will carry a different atmosphere. You will sense my presence in a stronger way. When worry tries to creep in, you will feel me reminding you that I am near. When old fears attempt to rise up, my peace will quickly silence them. You will not walk forward alone anymore. Every decision you face, I will guide you. Every question you have, I will answer. Every need that arises, I will provide for. You are entering a season of victory, my beloved. Not the kind of victory that comes from fighting harder, but the kind that flows from resting in my finished work. You do not have to strive anymore. You do not have to prove yourself. You do not have to earn what I have freely given. Just receive. Just trust. Just walk forward in the confidence that I am going before you, preparing the way. My child, I want you to pause right here and let these next words sink deep into your spirit. You may not feel different yet, but something shifted in the heavenly realm the moment you started listening to this message. Chains that held you back for years just broke. Agreements you did not even know you made with defeat just got canceled. Doors that were locked shut just received new keys. Your story is changing right now, in this moment. As you hear my voice speaking life over you, you have been through fire, and you came out refined like gold. You have walked through storms, and you learned how to dance in the rain instead of just surviving it. You have faced giants that terrified you, and you discovered that I am bigger than anything that stands against you. Every battle taught you something. Every valley revealed something about my character you could not have learned on the mountaintop. I collected every prayer you ever prayed, the desperate ones at 3 in the morning when you could not sleep, the angry ones when you demanded to know why I was allowing pain, the quiet ones you breathed out while doing dishes or sitting in traffic, the prayers you prayed for others when your own situation felt hopeless. Not one of them fell to the ground unheard. Every single word reached my ears, touched my heart, and set things in motion in the spirit realm. There is purpose in your pain, my child. The heartbreak you endured taught you compassion for others who are hurting. The betrayal you survived showed you how to guard your heart without becoming hard. The loneliness you walked through taught you how to find your identity in me instead of in relationships with people who leave. The financial lack you experienced taught you that I am your source, not your job or your bank account. Everything you hated going through is becoming equipment for your next assignment. You are not the same person who started this journey. Look at yourself honestly. You are wiser now, stronger, kinder, despite having reasons to become bitter. More patient, even though waiting tested you. More hopeful, though disappointment tried to steal your joy. More faithful, though circumstances suggested I was not listening. You have grown in ways that cannot be measured but can definitely be felt by those around you. This next season is going to surprise you in the best ways. Things you thought would take years are going to happen in months. People you thought would never change are going to transform before your eyes. Situations that seemed impossible are going to resolve suddenly. And in all of it, you will see my fingerprints, my signature, my unmistakable presence orchestrating details you never could have arranged yourself. Peace is coming that no circumstance can disturb. Joy is rising up that does not depend on everything going right. Love is flowing in that will heal wounds you stopped talking about years ago. You will not have to force these things or fake them. They will bubble up naturally from the inside, because I am doing a deep work in the hidden places of your heart. I need you to understand something fundamental about who you are. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are not measured by your productivity. You are not valued based on what you accomplish for me. Your worth was established before you ever did anything right or wrong. I created you because I wanted you to exist. That alone makes you precious beyond measure. You do not have to earn my love by being perfect. You do not have to maintain my approval by performing flawlessly. You already have all of me, all of my love, all of my acceptance. Nothing you do will make me love you more. Nothing you have done has made me love you less. Let that truth settle into the deepest part of your soul. You are my beloved child. That is your identity. That is your position. That is your permanent standing before me. Not because of anything you brought to the table, but because of everything I decided about you before time began. You are chosen. You are wanted. You are treasured. And that will never change. Before we finish, let me pray with you. Close your eyes if you can. Take a slow, deep breath. Feel the weight of these words. Father God, I come before you on behalf of my brother, my sister who is listening right now. You know their name. You know their story. You know every detail of what they have walked through to get to this moment. I ask you to meet them exactly where they are. If they are tired, strengthen them. If they are discouraged, lift their heads. If they are confused about what comes next, give them clarity. Remove every obstacle that is causing delay in their life. Break every chain that is holding them back. Cancel every negative word spoken over them. Silence every voice of doubt and fear. Fill them with supernatural hope that rises above their circumstances. Connect them with the right people, open the right doors, provide the resources they need, heal what is broken in their hearts, their bodies, their relationships, their finances. Let them feel your presence in a tangible way right now. Remind them that you have not forgotten a single promise you made. Show them signs of your faithfulness in the coming days. Give them the courage to step forward into everything you have prepared. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Now, my child, I need you to do something important. Type Amen in the comments to seal this prayer over your life. Let your agreement with my words become a declaration that shifts the atmosphere around you. And then share this message with at least 3 people who need to hear it. You do not know who is one step away from giving up, and your simple act of sharing could be the lifeline that saves them. The Ko-Fi link is waiting in the pinned comment below. Your support, no matter the size, becomes a seed that multiplies blessings back into your own life. You are no longer seeing in the ordinary way you did it, my beloved. You made it through the hardest part. You stayed faithful when quitting seemed easier. You kept believing when doubt was louder. You chose love when bitterness offered itself. And because of that, because of your stubborn, beautiful, persistent faith, everything is about to change. This is your season. This is your time. This is your moment. And I am so proud of you. Walk forward now with your head held high, knowing that I am with you every single step of the way.